This is it. The final stand. Well, it appeared to be the final stand. It was Captain Qwark and Skrunch, with Dr. Nefarious and Project Growler. This was going to be a very interesting battle. Dr. Nefarious had it all. Growler opened his mouth. He was ready to kick some butt. Captain Qwark just didn't know what to do. He was impressed with what he was witnessing. Meanwhile, Skrunch the monkey, he was shit scared. So guess what he did? He hid behind Captain Qwark's shoe. Dr. Nefarious then gave Growler some orders. Just annihilate them! And you'll get some dog food. Dr. Nefarious told him, well, annihilate them! Did you not hear me? Growler heard Dr. Nefarious and then moved in for the kill. Growler was ready to pounce. This was the moment of truth, and he moved slowly towards Captain Qwark and Skrunch the monkey, who was behind. What was he going to do? He had been through one series without getting killed, and now at the end of series 2 he was in trouble. But then suddenly stars appeared as always, and then the Genesis Ark, well, appeared. Captain Qwark had no idea what this was, and also Growler didn't know what the fuck it was either. Yes, there is swearing, but it will be minimum. Unlimited swearing. One of the two. The Genesis Ark was there. Captain Qwark didn't know what it was, but it saved his bacon. It did. It saved his bacon, and he was still alive for now. Skrunch the monkey looked one-eyed, with one eye, looked to see what was up. But then, suddenly, a starburst appeared, made in Paint Shop Pro. And then the Genesis Ark opened up. And who was inside? Well, in slow motion, it was Mr. Zircon and K9. Well, Captain Qwark didn't see them because, well, they were not in plain view. They had switched places. Well, from episode 3, probably, Mr. Zircon and K9 had joined the battle. And Windows Movie Maker nearly froze for a bit, and it has frozen. Dr. Nefarious was not expecting this. This was not. They were interfering with his plans. Growler had to retreat because he was not expecting this either. So what was going to happen now? Dr. Nefarious gave the Growler new orders. Annihilate those intruders! Annihilate those intruders right now! And I can't speak like Dr. Nefarious. I need the voice actor. I need to call him from the US. Growler, well, heard Dr. Nefarious and obeyed his orders. Mr. Zircon and K9 looked at each other. This was the start. Well, they agreed to work together to take on this massive, well, robot with wheels. And the battle commenced. Mr. Zircon and K9 and Growler battled, and K9 fired his laser from his eye. Meanwhile, Captain Qwark hid it. He was a coward. He hid behind this machine. He knew he was not going to fight. He had no laser gun. He had no hope. He had no balls. He had no life. But he did have something. Skrunch the monkey, who was there, joining him, because Skrunch the monkey was a coward as well. He had no laser gun, likewise. Growler had defeated K9, and Mr. Zircon was firing his laser gun, but he was missing. Bad aiming, wasn't doing any damage to Growler. Epic failure by Mr. Zircon. He tried to fire again, but it bounced off his face. Was this the end of Mr. Zircon? It appeared so, my friends. What was going to happen now? He was going to die, surely. Meanwhile, not very far from the action, something happened once again. Stars appeared. It can only mean one thing. It was Ratchet. And on the back, Clank. Where was he? He wondered very much. And then the Zony appeared. And, well, yes he did. The Zony told Ratchet what Dr. Nefarious did to him. He had damaged him, but he had fully recovered, and he wanted to get his revenge on Dr. Nefarious. Ratchet agreed. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do, Zony? Said Ratchet. The Zony used its magical powers, which will not be shown because I forgot to add the effects. And by magic, this computer opened up randomly, and then it turned on like so. Ratchet was very, very impressed. That was a very, very nice woman on the screen. He wanted to go out with her. The Zony told Ratchet, please ignore the woman. It is a distraction. He told Ratchet he was going to hack into Dr. Ferris's personal computer and turn it against him. But he needed to wait. He told Ratchet, wait for his signal to press these buttons or it will not work. I'll wait for his signal and press enter, he told Ratchet. Ratchet asked the Zony why, but the Zony told him, I am not finished. After you've pressed enter and it's all done, press end. Ratchet wanted to know why. The Zony was about to tell him until the help of a hand came out of nowhere, grabbed the Zony. The Zony couldn't do anything because, well, he was dropped on the floor, knocked out for a few seconds, or maybe a few hours, or a few minutes, or about probably a year. Suddenly, the help of a hand that turned bad pressed enter, but the Zony off screen told Ratchet he was not supposed to press enter now. He had not finished hacking. Suddenly, the screen shifted. You can see the screen shifting. It was overloading. Something was happening to the screen. Ratchet, Clank, not looking. The Zony looked at the screen. Suddenly, something occurred to light.